much rage is there on the streets against the police these days by the black community?
A ton now, but I think there always has been a lot for good reason.
Fair to say the police harm more than they help.
Yeah.
No black person is raging. What are we talking about here?
My son, he's 8 now. He wants to be a police. I want to push him to be a police.
They treat black people like we're animals. We are also police. We are also in society. We are normal people.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and there are many on the left who want to abolish the police, feeling that communities of color will be better off without them. Abolishing the police has entered the realm of normative debate. Even the wife of New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio supports it. Really? How much better off would the black community be if we dismantled the police?
I think infinitely, honestly.
So there's this weird dissonance that comes in these type of videos, which is why I kind of like checking them out, although they're pretty old, that a lot of people on the left have the complete opposite thoughts on what should happen in minority communities, for example, such as the black community, and for example, abolishing the police. I've never met a black person, well, that's not true, but the majority of black people don't want to abolish the police. When it comes to some of the worst issues in the black community, they can literally be solved if we had more police officers, such as gun violence. If we had more police officers monitoring the streets, there would naturally be less gun violence. And our issues would get even worse if we abolish the police, such as gun violence. So if you link up illegal gun violence or homicides in our community, if we had more police, they would be better off. Not saying they'd be completely solved, but they would be better off. So you wanting to abolish them is crazy, but let's not waste any more time and get into this video.
How much better off would the black community be if we separated the police from them?
How much better off would we all be?
I'd rather have something that doesn't work without them than what we currently have, which is something that doesn't work with them.
The police should go back to being, members of the community.
Abolish the police.
Absolutely. I think that they are disgusting.
Policing in this country is about keeping black people down.
They're monsters. I hate the police.
Police arose out of slave-catching patrols. The police are an occupying army.
I just hate the police and everything that they stand for.
How do people, you think, feel like in East Harlem about the NYPD?
I probably the same way I feel about them, but I'd probably worse.
How much rage is there on the streets against the police these days by the black community?
A ton now, but I think there always has been a lot for good reason.
Fair to say the police harm more than they help.
Yeah.
So I decided to go see the rage on the streets firsthand.
No black person is raging. What are we talking about here? Some of the biggest concerns in the black community is that police don't show up fast enough. So how does that align with getting rid of even more police officers? Do you also not realize we have family members who are police officers? People act like black people are in some sort of zoo or in some sort of isolated community within America. No, we are police officers. We are civil servants. We are workers. We are politicians. We are in society. We have been. When you say abolish police, it's not just some outside entity. You're talking about our cousins, our friends, our neighbors. Also, if we're in trouble, who else do you think we call? Do you think we just are out here fighting crime when we need help? No, we call the police too. We call them too. What are we talking about? And I know this video is older, but people still think like this. People still think like this. This is crazy.
So I'm here in Harlem on Malcolm X Boulevard to ask the people, is this true? What do you think of the people who say, oh, your community will be better off if there was no police?
I think they're full of crap.
I think they're being somewhat ignorant.
How dangerous do you think it would make this neighborhood if that was the case?
Very dangerous, because it would be crazy. People would be just going crazy. You know what I mean? It'd be worse than what it is. Robberies, looting, raping, murder.
I think there was a movie like that. I think it was called The Purge. What would you think would happen in this community if they looked to abolish the police?
It would be havoc.
Abolishing the NYPD, that'd be suicide.
But yes, they're needed.
I push for them to be here. There's too many criminals out here, man. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't feel safe.
No, we need control in the city. So I think the police are necessary.
We need them here. We need them.
But you need the police to police the land, man, and the people, you know?
I have family members that are police. I respect the police. I would not want to see a lawless society.
But my son, he's 8 now. He wants to be a police. I want to push him to be a police.
Would you say
That's what I just said. People act like we are just some sort of I don't want to say the word, but they treat black people like we're animals. We are also police. We are also in society. We are normal people. This is actually what the civil rights movement was about. Like, unironically, we wanted to get treated like we were normal people because we are normal people. You think because we're black, let's be honest, you think because we're black, we want something differently. You're judging someone based off of the color of their skin. We are humans. With the same reason you would call the police for help is the same reason we would call the police for help. Obviously, cultures have differences. That's just natural. But the difference isn't in us not wanting police officers around. This is insane. This is insane. I really can't believe this. This is crazy.
The relationship between the community and NYPD are pretty good, bad?
I would say it's pretty good. You know, all police officers are not bad. You know, you got some of them that really care about the people and really want to help the people.
And I think they're invested in the community. I support the police. I don't support police brutality, but I support the police.
That's the word from the OGs.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. This was from a creator named Ami Horowitz. The video is older, but I think now is the best time to check this stuff out because people still share this same sentiment, and I've heard it time and time and time again. And why do I even have to explain this? Black people are normal people. We have normal thoughts, normal desires. I shouldn't have to explain this, and I feel like I'm dumbing myself down by explaining this right now. Let me know what you guys think about this video. And if you want more videos like this, my name is LFR JoJo. Check out Ami Herowitz's channel, and I'll see you guys later.